Well, as the NBA Finals come to an end, the trade market appears to be heating up. I mean, during the past week alone now, we have heard a lot about 0:16 seconds Janison Danda Dumbo music. Like the trade between Miami and Milwaukee, maybe between Milwaukee and Boston, and perhaps a few dark horse teams in there, 0:24 seconds too. However, not only that, but we've heard plenty about Diamantis the bonus trade. Maybe between Sacramento and Charlotte, maybe with a guy like Miles Bridges being included in there, too. 0:35 seconds, all the way down to the Pelicans taking offers for Trey Murphy with plenty of teams having interest apparently. All the way down to the Mavericks now being 0:43 seconds open to another trade for two former Luka Dončić teammates. Number 1 PJ Washington and number 2 Daniel 0:50 seconds Gafford. This coming via Mark Stein saying that PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford are amongst the veterans that the Mavericks are seen as most open to 0:59 seconds trading. Music. So, could that be an option for the purple and gold? Maybe another trade opportunity and potentially an opportunity to reunite Luka with 2:1:081 minute, 8 seconds former teammates that he made an NBA Finals run with. Maybe, maybe not. You know, many seem to think that the Mavericks will never trade with the 1:151 minute, 15 seconds Lakers again. Not only in the short term, but maybe never again. In my opinion, I don't truly believe that, and I think they'd simply take the best 1:231 minute, 23 seconds trade offer regardless of who it would come from. But the Laker trade tax might be a real thing, and it might play into this one. Who knows? Regardless, could 1:321 minute, 32 seconds it be an option? If it would be, what would it look like? What would a trade package look like? And could they maybe turn this into the 3-4 team trade with Giannis or Domantas Sabonis? 1:431 minute, 43 seconds, kind of disguising it so it's not simply a two-team trade between them and the Dallas Mavericks. Let's talk about that and go through it bit by bit. So, 1:521 minute, 52 seconds. Welcome back everyone. Today's show is brought to you by Prospects. And if we are going to try to get Daniel Gafford and or PJ Washington, we're definitely going to have to give up trade assets. 2:012 minutes, 1 second we talking about two productive 27-year-old veterans here. Not old veterans, but guys that have been in the NBA for 5+ years. And again, they 2:102 minutes, 10 seconds have played with Luka Dončić. So, we do know that they fit. That's the one thing that you definitely can point to. 2:162 minutes, 16 seconds, whether it's PJ Washington playing a hybrid wing role for them, playing the 4, sometimes the 5, even the 3 at times too. Music. He's a very 2:242 minutes, 24 seconds versatile option that Luka liked playing with and did play well with too, both offensively and defensively. And then for 2:322 minutes, 32 seconds Daniel Gafford, definitely being the lob threat and one of Luka's favorite lob threats that he has ever played with. A very athletic, physical big man 2:402 minutes, 40 seconds near the rim. A guy that can jump out the gym. Not to mention a guy that has good hands and non-butterfingers like a current Luka Dončić teammate DeAndre 2:482 minutes, 48 seconds Aiden. That would be a better option for him around the rim. I would say both offensively and defensively, too. No, maybe not a huge talent upgrade 57 seconds again, that would be my deal trade option and what I would ideally like to give up for Daniel Gafford, but it's obviously not a guarantee. Number 1, 4:044 minutes, but then did find an option 8:358 minutes, 35 seconds to do this with, not with the Giannis trade, but actually with the Domantas Sabonis trade. So for this one, I obviously have Domantas Sabonis going to 8:438 minutes, 43 seconds Charlotte. Then I have Dallas getting Miles Bridges, Tansalon, and Trey Music Man. Then with us getting PJ Washington, and Sacramento getting Clay 8:528 minutes, 52 seconds Thompson, Caleb Martin, Jared Vanderbilt, and a first draft pick via our team. And the way it would make sense here is that Dallas would offload 9:009 minutes, the bad contract of Caleb Martin. We would offload the bad contract of Jared Vanderbilt, both of which are going to Sacramento again. They would take them 9:089 minutes, 8 seconds because they're entering a rebuild and don't really have many plans for their team going into next season. They can absorb that and simply buy them out if 9:169 minutes, 16 seconds they want to or hold on to them. Who knows? I don't really care that much, but they would get the first draft pick for it. They would be compensated for 9:239 minutes, 23 seconds it. Maybe even a value. And then they would give us PJ Washington. We would compensate the 9:429 minutes, 42 seconds Kings for taking back the bad contracts from Dallas Music. And it would all kind of work out something like that as kind of a baseline package. Obviously 9:509 minutes, 50 seconds Charlotte benefiting from getting Deontay's bonus, and that's pretty much all they care about. Dallas getting the short-term upgrade with Bridges, getting 9:589 minutes, 58 seconds, His expiring contract again rather than the longer-term contract of Kayla Martin, and even getting some young talent too with both Tansalon and Trey 10:0710 minutes, 7 seconds man. So, in my opinion, that could be a kind of funky way in a 3 or 4 team trade kind of way to get PJ Washington or Daniel Gafford without it 10:16 10 minutes, 16 seconds being a direct 2-team trade. If we can, they'd want to avoid that to avoid fan backlash. 10:22 10 minutes, 22 seconds now, don't get me wrong. I'm not predicting this to happen or saying this exact trade is likely to happen, but I'm simply showing an example of how they 10:30 10 minutes, 30 seconds can disguise a trade with Dallas that's not simply a 2-team trade. Including them with a 3 or 4 team trade with a max contract again, either 10:38 10 minutes, 38 seconds Giannis, Damontis bonus, maybe a different player that might get traded. 10:42 10 minutes, 42 seconds, that's simply the point I'm trying to make. And in that scenario, we can actually benefit by maybe offloading a contract ourselves or taking back a 10:50 10 minutes, 50 seconds player, not even including PJ Washington or Daniel Gafford as part of that bigger trade. Regardless, they could be a possibility, especially with a bunch 10:59 10 minutes, 59 seconds off bigger trades that might be on the horizon here. Again, either Giannis or Damontis bonus. 11:0511 minutes, 5 seconds, but hey, those are only my thoughts and again pointing to another trade target, another 2 trade targets that would make sense for the purple and gold. And 11:13 11 minutes, 13 seconds simply put, with their cap space and their current trade assets and the trade market heating up, I think everything is actually going in a very good direction. 11:21 11 minutes, 21 seconds, for their team entering the true offseason where you can make trades and where you can actually trade draft picks and revamp your roster for next season. 11:30 11 minutes, 30 seconds, and with that in mind here, what do you guys think? How do you feel about a possible trade with Dallas? Either a 2-team trade or maybe as part of a bigger 11:38 11 minutes, 38 seconds trade to try to get either PJ Washington and or Daniel Gafford. Let me know your thoughts and what route you want them to take in the comments down below. 11:48 11 minutes, 48 seconds, but I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I would greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to 11:55 11 minutes, 55 seconds the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. Music. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.